Oh my gosh, the music just turns me on.
You want to make sure that your hair, your natural hair, is prepped. You could either use a high bun or you could use some braids. I have some Queen Latifah braids from Set It Off, and I will not be showing that on camera. But once you have that, we are ready to move on to the next step. Okay, so then the next step is going to be a wig cap. I personally do use a wig cap still. That is completely optional. If you don't want to use a wig cap, you don't have to. If you do, I would definitely suggest using a HD wig cap. I'll try to link some below so you guys can get a feel for that, or I'll probably insert a picture. From there, we're going to go ahead and toss on the wig, which I actually have on right now. You want to make sure that your ear tabs are aligned here before you begin to install. Now, there are two methods to my install. I have one method that is going to be for a longer hold, and then I also have a method that is going to be for 24 hours. Today we're going to be trying the 24-hour method, and I say trying because I will have a separate video about the products that I've tried for a 24-hour hold that did not work for me, so be on the lookout for that. But let's go ahead and jump into installing. Okay, so now that prep is out of the way, we will be using the Kiss Lace Bond just for a 24-hour hold. We're going to spray that right here. I like to go above the hairline and spray if I can get it out. And then I just kind of like to blend that with my finger. Don't need a lot. That should be good. And then we're going to blow dry it until it becomes tacky. Okay, once your finger begins to stick enough, now we're going to go ahead and lay the lace right over it. And then I kind of like to press with my finger, making sure that it's where I need it to be. And then I like to use a comb and just kind of pick some of it out of that stickiness, so that way my wig isn't super stuck down in the front. Like it only sticks to the lace and not the hair, if that makes sense. Okay, it is so important to work in sections because every lace is different, and with this lace I've noticed that it's a little bit like it's not a straight hairline. My edges are a little bit jagged, if that makes sense. So yeah, just work in sections and you'll have a better result versus trying to spray your whole head and then put it down. You're gonna let this dry once again for maybe about 5 seconds and then lay the lace on top. I'll show you how to do this side as well. Okay, and then you just lay the lace right here, and I am blow drying on cool because if I don't blow dry on cool, I'll start sweating, and then that kind of undoes the glue. So it doesn't make sense to undo our work. And then I kind of like to hold it until it is fully set, because my lace, again, because this cap is a little bit small for whatever reason. It wasn't a big cap that was sent to me. It's a little bit smaller. So with it being a little bit smaller, I have to just kind of hold it. Otherwise it'll pop back up. So let's blow dry, same thing. Now we're gonna work on our other side over here, and I always like to push the hair out of the way. For whatever reason, to me, it's like even if you do baby hairs, you need to make sure that the hair is out of the way when you glue it, because it just doesn't look, to me, it just doesn't look right. So yeah, we're gonna adjust it. And like I told y'all, this hair, I want to make sure, so I'm probably gonna have to lift this part because I want to make sure it lays flat. Yeah. But this wig cap is not, I mean, this frontal, I keep saying wig cap, but this frontal is not like, it's so small. I've had to already cut it in order for it to fit my head. I never thought I had a big head, but I guess here we are. So once again, just spraying it. And I like to aim more for my skin, so I always bring it forward past my hairline, simply because your girl is trying to grow back her edges, and baby, we're not about to keep putting products on here. Now mind you, this is a 24-hour hold. This is not something we're gonna be wearing every single day. We just gotta go to work type of thing, and that's why we're doing this. As y'all can see, my blow dryer, child, we have been through many trials and tribulations of doing this, okay? Once again, I just want to make sure that it is flat and a little bit above my natural hairline, because, baby, I don't want no more edges falling out, okay? It's already struggle. We're already on the minoxidil journey right now, okay? So, and I like to just kind of tap it with my finger. Once again, going in and getting those stray hairs out of that lace, because I do not want to glue that together. All right, blow dry one more time. Okay, make sure that your hair is completely dry before going in and putting your band on. Otherwise, it'll stick to the band. So just make sure that your hair is completely dry. That's why y'all keep seeing me rub my finger across it. Oh my goodness, I'm getting it all on my face. And you're gonna put this side down a little bit. I probably brought that one up a little bit too high, but I mean, hey, we're already here, so it's okay. Okay, then because I see like a little pieces right here, you can either go in with the bind, or you could just use some lace jelly. Now, I wanted to love lace jelly so bad, okay, because I seen the lady on Boho install it, and I love the Boho active glue. I don't really care too much about the other one, but the active glue is really good. But I will say that this is not for a very strong hold. I'm sorry, sister. I love your products, but this is not for a very strong hold. I've tried it 2 days in a row going to work. And I wasn't like I wore it overnight. I literally did the install, waited for about 2 hours with the band on, and I'm talking about the moment that it hit a little bit of sweat, baby, this was lifted. My wig was completely lifted. So if you're going to get it, I would get it just to kind of, help blend the lace a little bit more, because it does do that. However, if you are looking for this to be your stronghold, no ma'am, that is not a good one. And the other one that is not a good one is the Kiss melting spray. That one also is not a good one either. That does not hold at all. Okay, same thing, we just want to make sure that we blow dry this until it is completely dry. That's why I keep touching it with my finger, but you really need to make sure that it is dry before you put your band down. It will help with your melt, trust me. So once that has dried fully, again, use your finger to make sure you don't feel any type of wetness or anything like that. Once that is dried, you want to go ahead and put your band on. You could do it for an hour with this technique. I probably would only do it for maybe like 15-20 minutes, because it's not it's not an actual glue, if that makes sense. So I don't feel the need to really hold it down for a very long time. We're just gonna put that in there. And let me also elaborate on the boho, because I know people are about to be coming for me. I love their glue. The active glue is amazing. However, just the lace jelly, and let me say this, I watched a complete live of the owner using the lace jelly. That's what made me go out and get it and try it, because again, I like to wear my wigs and kind of take them off at night. The lace jelly is not sweat resistant. It's just not. And the owner was saying like, oh, if you get a little bit of extra residue, you use some water and lift it, and then you'll be fine. Baby, I used the water and the complete wig started lifting. I should have known then that it was not sweat proof, but no, I went and decided to go to work anyway, and girl had to wear this whole band the whole day, and I work in corporate America, so that was pretty embarrassing. But I like it to lay your edges, or just to kind of get those, the little pieces that weren't. If you don't want to use glue, you can use that, so it is good for that. However, not a full 24-hour hold. It just, if you're gonna be sweating, and I sweat throughout the day, meaning like sometimes I might go up a flight of stairs and give me a little bead, not bursting sweat, but just like a little bit. The moment it hits wetness, it is completely done. So there's my take on that, but you take that with a grain of salt, whatever you want to do. I'll make sure I link it in my Amazon storefront just in case you guys wanted to use it. Guys, I am back. I wanted to show you the hairline before I go and put in some curls, because that's what I need to do and kind of get this look finished. But yeah, this is the hairline. It's been sitting for maybe about an hour, you guys can see. But yeah, this is it. Super simple. And again, this will give us a 24-hour hold before we need to do anything extra. So hopefully you guys can see that. But I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna style, and then I will come back and show you guys the finished look. All right, folks, so here we are. This is the finished look. As you guys can see, my hairline. Listen, a lace wig is a lace wig, baby. You're gonna be able to tell it's a lace wig. Nothing will be 100% perfect, okay? But again, with the lace bond, it does do a good job, but sometimes you will have a little bit of residue. This is just simply a 24-hour hold. You want to wash it off and just go about your business. I like taking my wigs off at night, so I don't want anything that's gonna be like a 7-day hold for me. But if I do, like if I'm going out somewhere and I'm gonna be out long term, or I'm gonna be out sweating, dancing, whatever the case is, then I will make sure that I use the lace glue versus the lace, bond. I think that's the difference, right? So the spray versus the bond, two different things, right? So again, this is it. you know, not nothing too major. Okay, we tried a little bit, but that is how I install my hair. Hopefully you guys learned something. If you did, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. I love you guys, and I will see you guys next time.